morning and welcome. This is Morning Where I Am, wherever it is to you. Hello and welcome. My name's Anjali. This is Uma, and today we are celebrating Earth Day. It's that day when we remember all the things that we need to do, we must do to look after the world around us. So we're just going to remind ourselves through our yoga what we are going to be looking after. So everyone, let's start by remembering, I was about to come into our first yoga activity, but I'm just going to come and sit up in a mythical creature, or maybe into a seal type of creature that we are looking to protect the oceans for. So if you want to come and sit like me as I remind you to be kind, to listen to your bodies, to only do what's comfortable, never to hurt yourself. And also, so as you're moving to the other side, remember to respect the space that you're doing yoga in and the other people that you're doing yoga with too. So let's get going with our Wacky Breath, as we are going to remember the importance of knowing that plastic that litters the world around us. Everyone come and sit. I want you to sit a bit like you are a bird with small legs, or a duck or something like that. You know, anything that can move around and maybe eat the plastic that might be lying around, all the plastic rubbish, the litter that might be around. So you can either sit here with flat feet or with 2 feet, and I'd like you to push your knees out as much as you can. Put your hands together, and we're going to breathe here for our Wacky Breath. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now I hope that there are small plastic pieces, or not any small plastic pieces, any plastic particles that are in this lovely air that we're breathing, because that's what can happen to plastic. It can find its way into water, into food, into even the air we breathe. So let's take a deep breath in, hopefully plastic free, and breathe out. You can breathe out through your nose or your mouth. Can you do it one more time? It's pretty tricky sitting here, isn't it? So try the best you can. You can always come and sit down if it's hard to sit here. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, well done for that Wacky Breath. Let's move on to our Wacky Warm-Up, which is going to be a little bit more activity today, as we know that every living thing that we share the world with has a part to play. And so as we think about the caterpillar, everyone come and just form a caterpillar. So wiggling around, we've got the caterpillar eating the leaves, growing big and strong so that it can turn into a butterfly. Let's make a butterfly. Let's have 4 wings to this butterfly, sitting up tall as you slowly flap those wings. And as the butterfly lands on the flower, so balance on your bottom with like those petals open wide. Can you have a nice straight back? And as the flowers and the plants grow, we can eat them. So a very simple example of how we are dependent. We need everything in the world around us. We must look after it. So we also know, as we move on to our Wacky exercise, we know that we need trees. We need trees with deep roots. So I want you to stand tall and strong like a tree and have a very strong root as you pick up the branch of a tree. Now your tree top can be nice and open and wide. It can be joined together. It's up to you. Look at something that's not moving as you're tall and strong like a tree. But we need those long roots. So maybe you can extend, stretch your leg out like it's the root of a tree. And we need, now before we move over to the other leg to make a tree, we need those trees with its roots to stop flooding, to stop lots of rainwater trickling into our towns, our cities. The roots of the trees can suck that up, and it can act as like a barrier to stop the flooding coming through. So let's do that one more time. Stand on your other leg this time. Let's make a nice big tree, knowing how important it is. We can make it with a branch and with strong roots, as we are going to stop the rain coming down and flooding as it moves. We've got the floods, the rainfall coming, but we want to stop it with those trees. Well done. All right. Now, it's not all bad news. We haven't done lots of things wrong. There are things that we've done that are absolutely right. So a few years ago, we realised that there's a big barrier. There's a layer above the sky called the ozone layer that was becoming really thin, and it was letting through the really strong, harmful sun's rays through to us, and it could make us quite sick. But we stopped using the chemicals that were destroying, that were harming, that were making that ozone layer really thin, and so the ozone layer is growing back. So now we've only got nice, or we are getting just nice, safe sunshine coming through. So as we think about the sunshine that's safe, it gives us light, heat and warmth. Let's do our sun salutation. We'll just do one. So watch out, because we're going to make it really quite active. Here we go, everyone. A big stretch, Wacky stretch. Breathe in. Oh sun, I salute the sun. I open my heart to everyone. So jump back with both feet as the sun rises and sets over everyone. As now I relax and I rise again. Ready to live, ready to give. I open my heart to everyone. Well done, everyone. So it's already time for our Wacky Time Out today. So come and sit back down, or you can lie down if you like for this little bit of quiet time at the end of class, as we are going to think about all the amazing things in the earth, not all of them, but some of them, as we travel around the earth. So lie down or sit up and listen to your breathing as you breathe in and breathe out. Can you do it again? Listen to your breath in and your breath out. And just let your hands go. As I want you to imagine you're flying in the sky and you look around at the blue, blue sky and the white, fluffy clouds. You look down and see the mountains, the forests with tall trees and the short bushes. As you travel on, you see deserts, and travel further, you see ice sheets and rivers and lots of different animals and insects. And you see people everywhere, living in all of these different places and with all of these different animals. Each place and each person and each animal looking after each other. So you can just lie there or sit there with your eyes closed or relaxed as you think about the amazing things on our planet Earth. As I finish our class today with a Namaste. The goodness in me honours the goodness in you. And why don't you check out my Wacky Daily Activity for some ideas about what you might do to celebrate Earth Day today and every day.